Hello everyone, welcome back to Digimon World 2 Alternative. Now, well, yeah, from the looks of it, uh, today might just be another, leveling episode again. Sorry about this, guys. But it is what it is. It is the game. Don't blame me, blame the game. Alright, let's see. I do need to stock up on something though. Now, let's see. Check out our supplies here. Oh, I might wanna hold on. Not use. Let's transfer a few items in the beetle. 6 plus. Sure. Transfer some of these. Get the. What is it? Oh. Is the weaker bug zap worth putting in? I don't know. Hold on. Let's go to the item shop. Wait. No, we want to go to the beetle shop. Never mind. Oh, I forgot. But yeah, the plan is just a lot more leveling. Honestly. I mean, I do want to try finding the leader at the domain we're at, but I don't know. Feels like it feels like it's gonna be a wasted effort. Honestly. Oh, super hand looks good. Oh, okay. All of the bug zap are still at 2, so that means we can still use the transfer. We can still use a lot of the items from our inventory here. Let's see. Bit EP return. Is return bug a thing in this version? I don't, because I've never encountered a return bug. Most of the bugs are either bit, energy, and what's the last one? Oh, memory. Membug. I've never encountered a return bug in this version. Either I'm very lucky or they're just not in the game. I mean, it could be both. I could be very lucky that they're not in the game, right? That's also a thing. Alright, let's go with mine. Now I hope it won't take like half a stream to get through the first level, the first floor. Hopefully. Come on, man. I'm begging you. Probably go Night Raid. Night Raid. Squall, we still haven't gotten the... We still haven't gotten Marine Angemon's attacks. Attack ability? Skills? What are they? I don't know. Although I am kind of curious on the Colosseum system. We know it rank up our ranks. But to which end and what benefits do we get from it? I am kind of curious on doing that. But the problem is that we... Oh, shit. Yeah, but the problem with that is that it's just that we don't really get too much, anything from it, other than just a rank up, and we don't really know if the rank up actually benefits you in some kind of way. Because here's what I thought it was gonna be, right? You need to rank up to get all the to get newer item in the shop right? But turns out that's not really the case. Oh shit! Hold on. Great. So that wasn't really the case, and shop will just update and once you go through a certain point of the story. Just sneeze there. So yeah, it just updated once once you go through a point in the story, right? Either completing the domain of that particular part of the story, or you just found a new shop in another hub town. That's mostly it. So I started kind of wondering, so what's the point of us having a rank other than just to complete that specific part of the story? Like, was that it? Was that the only thing? And from the looks of it, I think it is. Again, so much of the base DS game, the base Digimon story game on the DS, I've seen a lot of similarity with this game, with Digimon World 2. The Colosseum, the 3-on-3, the battle system is not really, but still, 3-on-3 is kind of on point, right, for Digimon World 2. Like all of these, and even the team, right? Even the team mechanism team system in Digimon World 2, they re-implemented that in the Digimon Dawn and Dusk series, where you actually get to choose. Well, depending on it. Wait. That's a different thing though. Yeah, depending on but they do. So the team is within the same universe, right? It's cool that they kind of divided the story into those kind of those two squad, I guess. And it does kind of resemble, a lot of background. Well, not background. A lot of the lore of Digimon World, of Digimon story in the, specifically Dawn and Dusk, right? Specifically Dawn and Dusk have a lot of similarity, lore-wise as well, with Digimon World 2, where they have these Digimon organization, which help each other to kind of like for the betterment of the digital world as well, right? Again, a lot of the great games from the DS era of Digimon heavily, and I mean this very, very very specifically. It is mostly inspired by Digimon World 2. Now that I've experienced Digimon World 2 like fully, it is heavily inspired by Digimon World 2, honestly. Like a lot of people would, just because of the aspect of, us being followed by our 3 main Digimon, they see it as a reference towards Digimon World 3. But other than that, a lot of the aspects of the game itself, of the Digimon DS era, really heavily inspired by Digimon World 2. Most of them, right? Like the level cap, the Digivolution and de-Digivolution aspect of the game. Coliseum ranking system. 3-on-3. The infinite combination of did Digimon World done and dusted that? No. You know what? For the attack, I don't think they did that. Oh, can do cannon here. We should be okay. Should we though? Probably save the cannon for some other time, right? Let's go guard. Again, a lot of it is mostly inspired by Digimon World 2. Digimon World 3, I think it's mostly the push that the Digimon team at that time that needed to solidify their game in the RPG genre, right? Don't get me wrong, Digimon World 3 is still one of my top game. It is still my top game of Digimon games, okay? Of Digimon game, it is still my top game of all time. Because a lot of the things in Digimon World 3 they did right at that time. Even now, even to this day. It's so good. But a lot of the future, specifically Digimon story games, right? Digimon story games heavily inspired by Digimon World 2. But they needed Digimon World 3 to be like, you know what? Yeah, this genre, we gotta stick at least one type of game for this IP within this genre. Like this, Digimon World 3 is just there to solidify. Yep, this is a good genre to be in for Digimon. We gotta stick with this. That and also the story aspect, I'm guessing. Although Digimon World, yeah, sure, yeah, maybe the story aspect as well, but I don't know. It doesn't feel, heavily inspired. And also one thing that I love that is new from the Digimon story game was the farm aspect of the game, where if you have extra Digimon that you really want to raise, that you really want to have, but you can't take him with you, or for some odd reason, right? You just can't take him, or you can't take it. You can just leave it in the farm, let it nurture on its own, and you can edit the farm to a way where a lot of this Digimon is gonna get a specific status up every cycle. So that is, I think, a genius part on the developer. It's like nice touch. We love this. More, please. At least that's what I thought the first time I encounter it. Nowadays, I feel like, so hear me out, right? Since the DS era had this limit of six Digimon that you can bring with you at a time, right? It makes sense. It makes sense to have a farm where you can store the excess Digimon and, you know, so they don't get left behind in terms of leveling or even status. But during the Cyber Sleuth era, you know, the story Cyber Sleuth, the farm felt redundant, other than to make specific items that you need or specific weapons. Well, items. If you need specific items, you bet your ass off that you can make it in the farm for free by using a Digimon that has I think was the builder, the builder personality. Oh, don't get. Oh, I totally forgot about the personality aspect. Oh god. Yeah, the thing that kind of threw me off during the first time I tried Cyber Sleuth was the hell is this personality aspect? Turns out, personality affects your status really greatly. Because more often not, I kind of question why is my, you know, like, you know, this Digimon is a very like very. Oh, hold on. I forgot that they are about to level up, so I shouldn't be too stingy with the MP here. So I kind of question, like, this one should be a very good DPS or main DPS, right? Why is it doing so low? I don't understand. Turns out his personality was a defender. That's why he can't really push his attack to the limits, because his stat was, you know, was being capped because of his personality. And I felt like, bruh, why is this even in the game? I know it's a system to make the Digimon team building, you know, more robust, but I feel at that point I felt like, you know what, this is a bit too much, not needed. Just, you know, stop. It's not needed. I think those personality are put in the game. I think they wait. Hold on. I think they also have it in during the Digimon DS era. Wasn't there? I forgot. I think there was, and I just didn't realize it. Oh, let's go. Let's see. Demotivate random target. Bro, this is just, you know what? Fine. This is just Etamon's attack, but higher damage. That's it. Oh god. Now I don't know what to remove here. I mean, we're gonna need these two. Hurricane, maybe hunting. Baby flame. Nice arrow. Pulse blast. Yep, mega flame. Shoes, put in these two, yep. Again, yeah, the personality thing on Digimon is just weird. But if you look at it from a when they put in a farm, you get to understand the why aspect, right? They need to put something like since one of the farm is able since one of the function of a farm is to build item or to search for item or search for quests. It was hold on. They needed something to make Digimon, you know, make it better or build it better, right? So one of the way they could do it. Oh wait, hold on. Ocean love to demotivate random target, and it's an AOE. Oh, ooh. Wait, is it? Does it do an attack? All right, I'm starting to question this new attack that Marina Digimon has. Like, what is it really? Is it a random AoE or just a... Because we do have like ailment inflicting attack, right? Where they don't really do damage, but they do inflict the ailments within the description. Well, we'll just have to see then. Ooh! Oh, it's a random. Oh, random. Oh, that's why. That's why it only costs 50. Because the usual AOE from a mega level, it should be like around 100 something, 100, right? Either 100 or 109, I think. But this one was 50, and I was kind of like, this feels sussy. Let's go with Kaiser now. Should we heal? No, we shouldn't, but we should just guard. Let's go with Dust Strike. Although now I'm just curious on War Greymon's ultimate attack, like its skills. We need to get back to the War Greymon path here, honestly. Okay, very nice. See, leveling up. Nice, good. 6th level away until the next Digivolution. I mean, after that, I think we can just go straight to the boss, right? Not really necessary to, you know, specifically level them up. I mean, sometimes the game feels like they really want you to preserve leveling up. Just so that you can have the mega level Digimon a bit longer than usual. But since I know it's a... Hold on. Oh yeah, Tidal Wave MP does suck. Although, hold on. Look at this, right? Tidal Wave. AoE counter delayed attack down. Alright. Costs 63 MP, but it has 15 attack power. It's way less than Evil Hurricane. Even Evil Hurricane has 22.5 AP. This sucks. I have to say, this kind of sucks. Man, it's a good thing that we have both Russ and Rosie. At this point, I think Neo here. Hey, yo, what's up, John? How you doing? Yeah, like at this point, I think Neo is just for support. Our very first main Digimon is being used as support. Not that being a support Digimon, you know, emotional support. Hell yeah. At this point, I think it is. Again, it is so mind-blowing that a lot of the modern Digimon game was heavily inspired. Well, not inspired. A lot of their systems are heavily based on Digimon World 2. It is amazing to see now that I've tried to play it, because I think Digimon World 2 was the most it was one of the Digimon games that I really tried to avoid, or I just didn't have time to play it, because surface level wise, it looked pretty dated, so to speak. Let's see. Regard this. But now that I've tried to play Digimon World 2 fully, I kind of felt like, you know what? There's a lot of things in Digimon World 2 that the modern Digimon story game uses. A lot of it came from Digimon World 2. Even though a lot of Digimon fans out there would say, you know what, Digimon Story is based on Digimon World 3, the greatest Digimon game in history. Even though I do support it being the greatest Digimon game in history, I wouldn't say that the modern Digimon Story game was based on that game specifically. I mean, surface level wise, I think it is much easier on the eyes to have that Digimon World 3 aesthetics. That's why, visually, Digimon Story games look more closely to Digimon World 3. But in terms of game mechanics and also battle system, yeah, hands down it is Digimon World 2, no doubt about it. And believe you me, I am a Digimon World 3 shell. I will spew all my love for that game. Every fucking time, every single day, you name it. It's just that, a lot of the modern Digimon story games are mostly based on Digimon World 2. A lot of its mechanics are based on Digimon World 2. Fight me, Digimon fans. I'm also a fan. Fight me. But yeah, I do. Although here's one thing, right? Here's one thing I really want to see. I really want to see another Digimon World game. Oh shit! Hold on. Get that guy out of here. Again, I really want to see a new Digimon World game rather than a Digimon story game. Because I am kind of curious on what other, what things that they can do to that game, to that type of genre, to that type of gameplay. Because we've seen, again, like I said yesterday, that I really vibe with the survival game aspect of survival game, where you have to gather all these resources and build your own camp, make it better, make it great, make it efficient, like that. I love it. Kind of like my bread and butter now. And I can visual that is a good path for the next Digimon World game to go to. it would be so much fun. Although, to be fair, it is like even in next order, they are kind of trying to do that, but you know, very shitty attempt to to do it though. Again, I'm gonna be very excited for the next Digimon World game, and I from if they kind of like make it towards that, like a survival Digimon World game, man, I'd be hyped. I'd be very hyped about that. I mean, essentially, right? Essentially, because of what Next Order did with they had this builder function of the city, right? So each part of the city can be upgraded by with the builder facility, and you get a lot of perks of upgrading it. You know, either efficiency or more benefits towards you. And that kind of aspect, like it can still be up. It can still be, you know, we can still make it better. Because I think the shittiest thing about that is just that a lot of the places where you need to farm the materials for the upgrade are just they're either non-existent or it's only once a day. So while you need this specific facility early on in the game, but in terms of power, like you can't really upgrade it until you reach a certain, you know, power level. Look at me using power level in a Digimon game. Whoopee! That's what my audience wanted to hear. But yeah, they could do so much with that aspect because Digimon World game in terms of Digimon World game, it is kind of like an upgrading game, right? More than anything else, it is more of a city upgrade game than anything else, than an RPG or stuff like that, right? The thing that got you excited is that when you created a Digimon, a new facility is there in the city, and it is very exciting. I think even because of that certain aspects of Digimon World game, right? I think it's one of the what do you call it? Attractiveness? Not attractiveness. Wait, it is. I forgot the word again. Typical non-American or non-English speaking country citizen here, not knowing any of the specific word that they are searching for. But yeah, it is what attracts me to the Digital Tamer 2 game, because it is heavily specific on that, you know, those interaction where you upgrade your city, you upgrade your facility, and then in terms you get a lot more new content about on it, right? It's such a good game loop, in all honesty. Yeah, game loop. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Wait, this second floor is a lot wider than I thought. I feel like I'm lost here. Again, man, I so cannot wait for the if they are planning it. I'm so gonna play the hell out of the new Digimon World game. I'm so excited to hear even of a news that it is being developed. Next order was in the right direction, but it felt felt kind of off. Like there was something missing about it. I don't know. But it was in the right direction. That's all. That's the thing that I kind of appreciate about it. But we just need to push the the Digimon World team to. You're doing good. Keep going. Keep going. Like we need to push them. You're doing good. Now make it a bit better. Just well, not teeny tiny, but you know. I think this is the thing that makes it a bit lower. If I had to rank it, next order would be a bit lower than Redigitize, because Redigitize kinda it was the first Digimon World game that refreshed the whole aspect of it, right? I think it was the was it the direct sequel of Digimon World 1? I mean, at least it felt like it. Even though it doesn't really specify. I guess that's why, right? If you ever attended a what is it? A Digimon Con? Like so we I don't know how many times a year, but I'm pretty sure it's a minimum of once a year. We'll have this thing called Digimon Con, right? Where they kind of live stream all of the DigiCon, yeah. Where they kind of live stream all of the. I mean, I did a live stream of it, but it's not on Twitch. It's on YouTube. So they, live stream a lot of the IP's projects. Maybe we need to call it DigiCon somehow. Wait, no, it's not somehow. What was SMH again? I'll help a brother out here. Shikiwa, yeah. sorry. Cause it's a Western thing to call everything with Digi at the beginning of the word, right? I'm not used to that. But yeah, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, DigiCon. So a lot of aspect of Digimon is being highlighted there. Anime, movie, games as well. And this is one of my hopes for the next Digimon Con, is that they would, at the very least, reveal that they are in the making of a new Digimon World game. Because I shit you not, a lot of people during those kind of live stream, a lot of them were asking more towards localizing localizing, I guess so. Localizing Redigitize, because it is the direct sequel of Digimon World 1, where it is such a Digimon had such a unique gameplay for it, and Redigitize just upgraded to a better wide range of Digimon, better quality of life gameplay as well. And people are still demanding a localization of Digimon World Redigitize. But a shame, Bandai didn't really, wasn't really eager to do it. And I am already lost. Where are we? Again, that is actually what Digimon fans want. Just a new Digimon World game, right? Next Order was a good, kinda not temporary solution towards that. that's what I was looking for. was a good temporary solution, but come on. It is a game made for the PS Vita, and it kind of shows, right? It kind of shows the limitation toward it. And I'm hoping if the Digimon Story Time Stranger does well, we would see in the next Digicon a new, well, at least a new announcement about Digimon World, and kind of like the lore of it. That would be pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Because there's so much they can do with that specific gameplay as well. Because with RPG, it's, you know, a million other companies are already, you know, revolutionized the genre. Either be Square Enix or the what was it? Expedition 33 guys? Yeah. They already kind of like revolutionized the genre, and the only thing that Digimon IP needs to do is just slap Digimon on it right now. Maybe not exactly that, but you guys know what I mean, right? But with the original gameplay of Digimon World 1, it is squarely, it is the it is I don't know how to say this. Yeah, there I go again. Loss and thought, man. It is their specialty, that's it. The gameplay in Digimon World 1 is just, it's Digimon's specialty, right? It's like the main course, the main thing for why people play Digimon. And I do have to say, when they were, you know, when they were announcing that, you know, a Digimon game is in the making, I was pretty sure that it would be a Digimon World game, because it has been a while. It has been a while since we see a new Digimon World game, right? It turns out it is a new Digimon Story game, and I was like, okay. I mean, I like Digimon Story games. But I do want to see you guys do, you know, attempting the Digimon World 1 gameplay aspect, or redoing, or making a next game of next order. Next game for next order. Judai, what the hell are you talking about? Sorry guys. I'm all over. I'm everywhere right now. Alright. Just don't give us another what, 5-7 years to wait for a new game. That's all I'm saying, Digimon. I mean, sure, each genre of Digimon game does need its time to cook first, but I mean, you could do like different genre of games first, right? Before you do, because specifically with Digimon Story, right? If they don't nail the story, it's not gonna be a Digimon Story game. It's gonna be a Digimon shit game. But making a good story, making a good game story, does take time. So while they're cooking up another Digimon Story game, they could release, I don't know, maybe a new Digimon World game, or maybe a new genre on its own. Or maybe, hey, a new tactics game. Yay! If they did, if they did release a fully tactics Digimon game, that would make my, you know, inner child cry. Yay! That's what I wanted. Sorry, guys. I'm being my tactic side is showing up right now. Yeah, because it is such a, again, because because Digimon doesn't really, put themselves in these specific category of games, right? It is more beneficial towards them so that they can explore other genre. Not saying that Pokemon isn't like that, but specifically with Pokemon, they are entitled to, launch the RPG genre of their game more frequently, like once a year, right? But with Digimon not having really a main game or a main game to wait on, it benefits their game development cycle as well. Like again, like I said, while they're cooking up a Digimon story game, they could, release the Digimon World game, and then after that, they could let those two cook first, for new games, and make another genre, make a spin-off, it's actually a good beneficial tactic towards it, so that the fans doesn't feel like, oh great, now how many years am I gonna do I have to wait for a new Digimon game? And again, specifically for the other genre of Digimon game, they could outsource that to another, development company, a game dev company, right? While having their main game, the Digimon World and Digimon Story game, to for their own studio, for their own for their own gaming studio, right? Oh god. Again, it is a very exciting year for us Digimon head, for us Digi head. we be eating good this year, buddy. Although I have to say, it is a lot different with the anime side of Digimon. It felt off in a way. It's been off. I think where it felt so off was, at least to me, right? At least to me, Digimon anime felt off when Digimon Saver was the thing, or when Digimon Data Squad was the thing. And I know a lot of fans would tell me, no, Digimon felt off from Frontier. What do you mean? No. At least for Frontier, a lot of the artists that makes the anime are the same guys, right? The same. I think it's the same studio. I could be wrong. Well, at least regarding its artwork, right? It still has that, Digimon classic artwork to it. Or was that just the Digimon Tamers artwork team? It could be. But again, it did kind of fell off. Not fell off, sorry. It did kind of feel different with Digimon Saber. Or Data Squad for the Western audience. Yeah, I don't. It feels weird, right? It feels weird. They did. They at least they did try to refresh how the anime scene with Ghost Game, and even though yeah they did kind of like in the first few episodes, but uh, why horror, right? Why pick horror with anime? Because to tell you the truth, it is very hard to make a horror anime nowadays. And I can't really tell why, but if you're not a very good studio, or if you don't have a very good studio to work with, it is very hard to pull off a horror anime, let alone a horror Digimon anime, right? Where you'll see this very cutesy wootsy Digimon in a very horrific situation, because it's gonna feel weird. And that's why I think the original adventure anime works so well. It's because you are on a journey with these Digimon. You can feel how the relationship between the kids and also the Digimon, develops. And it works well with the genre. It works well with how Digimon, is. I mean, sure, horror aspect is a fresh new take on it, but I don't think it really works. Although, even the bunch of remakes or remakes, right? Remakes they did for Digimon Adventure, or a type of adventure Digimon anime, didn't really work. I think it was mostly because the writers struggles to write a story with so many characters that they have to focus on each and every episode. So I've kind of seen a lot of documentary on, well, not really documentary, right? A lot of the YouTubers' opinion on specifically on Digimon Adventure 2020, and why it essentially failed to live up to expectation, right? One of the things that kind of struck me was that every time the kids are together, they are immediately separated. Specifically in Digimon world, in Digimon 2020, right? Digimon Adventure 2020. A lot of the YouTube that cover the anime, had this one gripe of every time the kids are, finally together, they are immediately being separated again. And at that time I was kind of like realizing, oh shit, I guess that's why. Like, now I get it, why the sudden frustration I have with Digimon Adventure 2020 specifically, right? While they are being separated for no particular reason. Like, they didn't need to be separated, and yet they are. Why is that? And I think one of the most logical, well, not really logical, the most possible of answer towards that is just The writers these days struggles to write a story, a cohesive story with so many characters at the same time. It is very hard. No, I do have to agree. It is very hard. But then, why do a remake of Digimon Adventure? Just do another anime that's like the Ghost game, right? With different genre, please. Yeah, it felt like the Digimon anime is it's on a it's on a rocky path here, and I kind of saw the new anime that's about to debut in I think it's in August. It's August. I forgot. Was it like a week or 2 weeks after Digimon Time Stranger? Hold on. And yeah, I think the artwork is not too, I would say not too lovable for the common watcher, the common viewer of Digimon. But hey, if the genre is not horror again, I'd be down to watch. Not that I'm scared of horror story. No. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You can, yeah. That is my hope for Digicon, for the next Digicon. It says that. Let me see a new Digimon World game. Let me see you're cooking up a store for the Digimon World genre. I mean, sure, take your time with it, but, you know, sprinkle in those game depth, brother. You know. Oh, that wasn't so bad. I wonder why. I thought it was gonna be bad. Turns out it wasn't that bad. Hold on. Use Skitty Small here. But yeah, it is kind of a shame that Digimon World 4, at least Force type of game, will never see the light of day ever again. It's just because it is so hated. And yeah, it kind of deserved the hate, just because it being a Digimon game. Let's use EM Missile here, because it, you know, market itself as a Digimon game where it's not really. Oh, 93. Okay, maybe EM Missile is worth ordering. It's worth using now. And I can't believe we're still at 4th floor? Yeah, 4th floor. My god, I am so slow. Where does this go? I do not know. Are these all landmine? Oh, I can't go through this one. Oh, there it is. Alright. Complain and you shall receive your rewards. What's in here? Waitmon. Oh wait, the teleporter is actually over here. Not too bad. Not too bad, game. Not too bad. And we're a short one off. Great. I love doing that to landmine. It feels good. Oh, we found the teleporter again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We take those. We take speed runs. Oh, what happened there? Let's go cannon. I think we're gonna need an empty drive here. Okay, Night Raid, Haley Squall, and another Haley Squall. Hold on. Oh, okay. We're still doing that. Okay, hold on. I need to do this real quick. Alright, 2 of them are still alive. I don't know how, but sure thing, buddy. Battle. Should we use Neo? Yeah, I think we should. I think it's fine. Not Pulse. Yeah, these 2. Probably, right? Go here. Great. Oh. Wait, how much longer do we have? Okay, alright. Still have a few minutes. I think we can do 2 more? 2 more battles? Well, 2 more with this included. That is. Should we do this? Yeah, I think we should. Or maybe we shouldn't. I'm pretty sure we are close to leveling up now. That. Squall. Yeah. Unfortunate for us, yeah, I think both Russ and also Rosie are the main DPS just because Neo doesn't really have a good AoE attacks in its mega level. The only good thing is just Infinity Cannon, but you can't really use Infinity Cannon because those MP are gonna be bye bye if we use that. Because we're gonna have to say bye bye to the MP after that. Okay, let's see. Oh, even with the cannon. Oh, speaking of cannon, sure. I think we can use it now. Guard. Wait, hold on. Maybe not. And we are about to level. Oh, we're about to level up. So put everything on this line, on this attack. At least I think we're about to level up. Not sure if it's this one or the next one though. Oops. Sorry about that. Alright, where it was correct for Russ and Rosie, not really for Neo. But it's close. One more and we should digivolve Neo. There it is. There's the one fight left that we need to do. Alrighty. Hold on. Let's go with Nitrate. Maybe Squall, and also Trick or Treat. Let's see, 56, 51. It's not really that good. Not really effective against Dark Lizamon here. Oh, great! You got Pumpkinmon paralyzed. Great, appreciate it, buddy. Let's guard. Let's try to finish off with you. Close blast. Let's go. And there we go. That should do it. Alrighty. Great job, everyone. Great job. Level up for Neo. That's good. That's great. All right. Looking at the recording time, this should be a perfect place to end the video for YouTube audience. All right. Thank you very much for your undivided attention, YouTube audience. Appreciate it. Subscribe and see you later.